this is my current car camping setup. It's simple. It worked for my first solo car camping. I still think there are things that I need to improve. After my first solo car camping experience, I realized what worked and what didn't work, and I wanted to share this setup with people who have small cars and they would want to go car camping or even try, or you have tried it and you would like some new ideas. This is Wangeshi and welcome to Adventure Series with Wangeshi. Welcome to another episode, and let's just get into it. So last time when I went car camping at Wildebeest, it's Wildebeest Eco Camp, I didn't get to show you the setup and everything and the improvements that I did to my bed, although this bed is the second bed that I actually made, and as usual I have to again redo it again, but I don't think that I'm going to actually do a whole video of me redoing the bed. I'm just going to show you when I try it. So this is, but actually let's start here before we go to the bed. So here, no, let's actually start here. So this is a cooking burner that I had bought I think maybe 9 months ago, if I'm not wrong, something like that. And what happened is, it's really nice, I really liked it. I like how it looks. The surface is a little bit big, but it's also very small and compact, and you can just carry it in anything, and it won't occupy space. And I had bought it at Pandamat and thinking that this would work, but then we realized very quickly that it was missing something right when I wanted to go camping. So I think it's missing something up here that I am supposed to be using. So I'm just gonna go on this side. Actually, let me come here so that you can be able to see everything that I'm talking about. So it was missing something here, and I couldn't be able to use it. But the reason why I wanted to show you this today, even though I couldn't be able to use it, is because when you're car camping, I realized very quickly with the first time that Phil and I went car camping, that you actually need space. So what you need is, you need compact things, you need small things that are going to fit in the car and that are going to leave enough space for you to put other things that you might need. So this, for me, I would recommend this. You can get this because the space is enough to be able to, if you're cooking a meal for like two to three people maybe, or different meals, this is easier to cook with. So this is the reason why I brought it, so that I can show you what I had first bought for camping, whether it's the tent camping or even the car camping. But today we are talking about the car camping. So the reason why I brought it, even though I am not using it because I couldn't use it, is so you can have an idea of the type of burners that you can get to be able to cook with. It's so easy. You just put this butane gas in there and you can be able to cook with. So highly recommend this. It's just that we did not look at everything when we were buying it, and it was such a disappointment. And so what happened is, when I realized I had to go and get this, and I love this very, very much. I love it a lot. So I got this at China Square, and it was literally 700 shillings, really. So, and it was so good because it's so small. It's all you need, really, especially if you're solo camping. This is all you need. And even if you're with your partner or your wife or whatever, you can be able to use this to cook a meal for two, even more, because it's so quick. And this is all you need. It's so easy to carry. It doesn't occupy space because you actually need space. Number one thing that I've realized when I'm car camping is you need space. So this is what I ended up buying, and it uses this. So this can be used here and it can be used here. So this is all you need, right? And I bought it, I think I bought this one for either 1100, I think it was 1100. So these is what I use. This, I didn't buy this. This was a gift I was given. I was gifted this by my sister. So this is what I use to cook tea, boil tea, whatever I need. And it's small, easy to carry, and that's all you need. And these, I carry these for mosquitoes, bugs, anything that I need to kill. And then we come to the lights. So these lights are, I had liked them because what you do with these is, this is the magnet you stick to, and it has another magnet that has gotten stuck here already on this paper. So this is how it does. And then these, you stick it, you see on any surface. Like I stuck it on top of the car, but what happened is, because you know the car has like the material up there, it wasn't really sticking completely, but actually it helped me. The problem that I was having with these is, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's the best, it has the best lighting, I don't think so, but I like it because it's easy to carry. You just put it on top of the car and it works. I also had carried these have been, I mean, if you watch all our videos, you know that this has been part of our journey, or camping journey, for a long time since I started camping. This is what I've been using, and another bigger one, but I didn't carry that big one because there's no point of carrying it because we really don't need it. Another thing I have is this is what I usually use to carry like canned food or any other items that I need to that are dry. I carry them in here, like dry food, anything to cook. This is what I carry with, and then this is what I usually use to put all the items that I need for showering, you know, like soap, whatever that's, well, deodorant, perfume. This is what I carry it with. But then this year I didn't realize that there's gift giving on New Year's Eve. So this was a gift I was given by my little nieces for traveling, because I travel all the time. So they bought me this, and this is so cute and so good and it's so helpful. And it comes with these. So I usually put the toothbrush, well, it was the first time I used it. I put the toothbrush and the toothpaste in here. If you have a bigger toothbrush, you can just put the toothpaste in here. And it also comes with these. It comes with a mirror. If you don't have a mirror to use, this is your mirror, right? It was really nice. This is just a mirror. This is my little mirror that I carried. It didn't come with that. And then here, and then it came with this. So if you need to comb your hair, whatever, comes with it. And it comes with these as well. And so the soap is already here. So this is what I would normally carry. It's actually what I used last time. It's still in there. And it comes with this as well, to be able to clean your clothes, so you don't have to carry a cloth, you know. So this is what it comes with. This is all there was, and it was so helpful. I definitely would recommend, so that it's easier, because it already have like a bag. You don't have to worry about things being wet and whatnot. So this is what I carry, and it's so simple, and it doesn't take up space at all. And space is definitely a very key thing when you're car camping. Yeah, so we've gone through the important things when you're cooking. You have your burners, you know, the burners that you need to cook. You have your butane gas, you have the carrier, and then here is what I use to put any perishable things, you know what I mean, like anything that I need to put to keep cool. This is my cooler. I need to upgrade this for sure for the camping trips and everything, because the second day, usually if you're going for more than one day, when you go for 2 days or 3 days, on the second day in the evening, things have already started not being so fresh, because it's just a cooler. It's not going to last, you know. And you know how it is hot sometimes, like now in January it's so hot, super hot, but it's very helpful, very helpful. And then let's talk about the table. This table, I've been using this table car camping and the other normal camping, which I actually really miss my tent, but let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that another time. So this is what I use whether I'm car camping or whatever, because it's so foldable. This is the chair. I have another chair that is here, but I don't know what's happening with it. It's not I don't know, I couldn't be able to put it together. So I don't know what happened to it. I think it's falling apart, but it served us very well because I think it's we've had this chair for almost a year now. Yeah, almost a year. So definitely good. So another thing is these are the car reflectors that I used when I went solo car camping. If you remember on our previous one, when we went car camping for the first time at Holoiden, we didn't have the car reflectors or anything to put on the windows. I had made up like a makeshift thing where I was using, I think they were leather fabrics, and they were falling apart because we were putting them with salted and they would fall apart. So these ones, they come with their suctions, they cup suctions that you can put, they can suction on the windows, but it wasn't working for me. I might have been doing it wrong, but oh, here they are. Here are the suction cups that it comes with. And for me, I was finding it hard to put these suction cups, and maybe I might have been doing it wrong because I was just by myself. I was so frustrated trying it. Bought 6 of these. There's 6 for the 6 windows in the car, and they are so big. Let me just open one so you guys can see what I mean. Look how big they are. This is how big they are. They are very big. So you don't have to worry about it. But for the smaller windows, I think you'd need to cut them if you want to. I didn't cut them because I don't know how to fix them. So I didn't cut them, and I don't think I'm going to cut them. I think I might be using them. I'll just find a way to fix them so that I can be able to use them properly. But I bought these at Okadeco. They were 300 bob, actually less than that because we had a 10% off. You actually need these when you're going car camping. You need these because you need some privacy, you know, like when you're going to sleep, you don't want people passing and they're seeing you sleeping, or even in the morning when you're waking up and there's so much light and sunlight. You need these. So I would recommend before you go car camping, please look for either you look for these or something else that is an alternative. You can actually cut a box. If you can find a big box, you can cut a big box and use that. You can use anything you like, but I would prefer to use this. Just put a little bit of money aside because it was 300 shillings per piece, and then I got a 10% off of 300 shillings. So 200 and something I think was the price for it. So this is something that you actually really need. It's very important, honestly. I felt like during any car camping that I'm going to do moving forward, I can never leave these. I learned this from the first time that I went car camping, thinking that it was going to be okay. Without them, you actually need them, right? So let me show you my bed, and then let me explain everything, because I think we have a problem with the bed again, the bed frame again, which I have to redo, like I said. But I think when I redo it, I'm just going to show you after I've already done it, right? Here, because as you remember when I was explaining that when I was going car camping, it was in a rush. Not in a rush, actually. Let me not say that because that's not true. It's just that when I was going to buy the mattress, I was in a rush. But then I had found these in the spare in the garage, and this is what I put at the bottom. And then I went and bought 2 by something, like not a 3 by 6, a smaller one than that, to put like the ones that go to school, that people go to school with here in high school. I don't know if you're watching me and you're not from Kenya, I don't think you would understand that, but it's one. If you go back to the video that I went car camping, which is just the previous week, you see that there was a smaller bed, there was a smaller mattress up here, and those are the mattresses that actually go to school. So I thought I would put it up here. This foam is actually perfect. I actually didn't need the other one, because what happened is as soon as I put it on top, because it's not full, it doesn't go all the way, I woke up feeling a little bit tired, right? So I didn't need it. This is all you need. This is a foam. This is I think this is a 3.5, I think 3.5. if I'm not wrong, because a 3x6 would fit all the way up to here, all the way completely. So, and this is okay, this would sleep 2 people comfortably for sure. So this is what I have. And down below, this is the foam. Below I have the bed frame that I made. So this is the bed frame. This is plywood, but I got the heavier plywood, right? I think it's 6, is it 6 or 9? I think it's 9, this one, right? And I had already made, I think you've seen that I've made 2 bed frames. So this is the second one, and it's already fallen apart because I don't think this material is, I don't think using the plywood is the best thing to do. If you're going to make a bed frame, please make it out of maybe like wood or something, I don't know, just try and make, because I'm gonna remake it, so I'm gonna use something else. I'm not gonna use the plywood, but someone recommended for me to use I think, I don't remember the name of the wood. I don't know if it's a complete wood, but it's lighter than heavy wood. So that's what I'm going to be using. So I'll make it, but I'm not going to do the video completely. So I would recommend for you, don't use a plywood like I've done, because this is my second time doing it. And yes, it's very cheap and affordable to do it, especially here. The plywood was relatively very cheap, yeah. So this is what I'm using at the bottom, and it goes all the way up to there. And then I put the foam on top, and the bed goes up to all the way up to there. So I want to show you also, well, before that, as you can see down here, there's space down here. So this space is what I use to put things. Like now you can see I've put all the things that are the items that I need for when I'm folding this and putting this away. This is what I use, like, what are they called, the bags and stuff. And anything else that you've carried, you can put there. There's plenty of space down there, because that space goes all the way up to where the back chair is at. So that's where the space goes at, and you're not going to feel it at night at all, because the bed frame is already at the bottom. I also have enough space there, so I'm gonna show you what the other space is like. So this is the space that I'm talking about. There's plenty of space down here that you can be able to use, you know, because at night I would put the cooler down there, because I don't want to leave the box, the cooler out there, the cooler outside, because it has food. Also, what I would put inside is, I have a big clear box that I carry, but to put different things, but it's not really necessary, especially if you're by yourself. That's why I didn't bring it today to show you, because with that other small one, you can just use that one if you're by yourself, and it will fit everything that you need. But if it's me and Phil, I definitely usually carry the other clear box, and I put it down here. And this space is still the same space on the other side. So I'll show you this space, and I'll show you the 2 of them. And then what I do normally, right here, as you can see here, there's also space to put the bags. So here is where I would put the bags, and also my filming items, my cameras, tripods, anything that I need, I would put them here. Also the bags that we carry to be able to put our clothes, that's where we carry laptop bags. I put them there. There's plenty of space there. There's plenty of space there as well, down there. And on the other side, the same thing, yeah. So you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So this is it. So that's it from me today. I hope this little video, it's not a long video, I didn't want to get to make you tired with all the explaining and a lot of explaining. I just wanted to show you the setup that I have for my car camping. It's simple, easy, and you can be able to copy some of the ideas and use them. Oh, I forgot to say this is what I use. You know, it's the headlight. I just put it up here and I use it during the night. It's part of the lights, yeah. And I hope this was a bit informative and also to help you not to make the mistakes that I made, especially with the bed frame. Just use better material if you can. If you can't, use this, but be very careful and be wary that the plywood might not be the best, right? That's going to be it from me today. I really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing, commenting, being supportive up to now. Please do continue to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Continue to watch, continue to share, like, comment, leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you even have suggestion of what I could do better to improve my car camping setup. If it's not good enough, because I do think that it's not good enough. It's good for me now, but I could use improvements, and that's how people grow. You learn from people, you make mistakes, you learn and grow. And I'm really open to ideas, to hearing your suggestions, or even to answering any of your questions. Thank you very much for joining me in this episode. Catch up with you in the next episode, and I'll see you in my next adventure.